Greetings, people of Earth. My name is Rob Wieland. My pronouns are he, him. I am an author, game designer, and professional nerd. Tonight, I am the host of Theater of the Mind Players, your friendly local actual play show.
Flaps.
We are playing from Son of Oak Games, the game City of Mist, which features ordinary people and legendary powers. This is the third part of an episode, so if you haven't already watched the first two parts, you're going to want to go back to the beginning of that. And if you haven't watched the series, you probably want to go all the way back to the Pied Goodbye, which was the first time that we played City of Mist, so that you can understand what's going on with all of these characters. We're going to briefly introduce all the players and characters right around here, and then we're going to jump right back into the action. So we're going to start with our first mind player.
Hi, I'm Jenny Higgins, she, her, and I am playing Dorothy Troy, the logos of an investigative journalist and the mythos of Cassandra.
Let's move on to our next mind player.
What up? I'm Tony, he, him, and I am playing Robin Parker, who has the mythos of Peter Pan.
Let's move on to our next mind player.
Hi, I'm Sarah Babe, she, they, and I am playing Haley Jones, who is the logos of a fantastic hairstylist and the mythos of Medusa.
Let's move on to our next mind player.
Howdy. I am Ethan Eichset Anderson, he, him, and I am playing Christopher Clausen, who is a police detective and also Santa Claus.
But less of a Santa Claus.
I got Havda Claus.
No. Let's move on to our final mind player.
Bonjour. I'm Tawny P. Thompson. She, hers. Everyone else is doing weird ones. I just did French. Come on.
How's mine weird?
How is mine weird?
How was mine?
All right. I am playing Tawny Barnes, a.k.a. DJ Night Owl, a.k.a. the myth/legend of owls in many cultures.
Oh, Aka.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
So when we last left our rifts, they were converging on the Hotel Olympian as there is a high-stakes card game going on there that evening involving many of the powerful people in the city who also happen to be rifts that represent some of the major pantheons, including Zeus, Ra, and Izanami. We open on this. We open on this episode back in the hotel room that Robin had scammed with Tink, posing as a sick kid doing a Make-A-Wish bid to get a hotel room.
I'm really sorry to actual sick kids.
And Haley had recognized him as she had been accompanying Nikki Toretti, a.k.a. the Rift of Zeus, who owns the hotel. Well, this has been lovely, but I have something that I must prepare to do this evening. Do you play cards, young man?
Oh, you mean like Magic the Gathering?
Yu-Gi-Oh's?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon?
What are these words that you're saying?
They're card games.
No, dear boy. I'm talking about things like poker and blackjack
Oh,
and euchre.
I-
Real games.
Poker, I hardly know her. Hey.
You're brilliant.
Thank you.
Well, perhaps once you have had your meal for this evening, you could join me in our Parthenon suite.
Oh, that sounds really fancy.
And perhaps we can teach you a thing or two about playing games like a real man.
I love games. I would love to play.
Are you? Well, I don't know if you're... unless you have 6 figures hidden in that wheelchair of yours. You're not actually going to play in the real game, but you can watch.
I would love to watch.
I could escort them up there later, Nikki, if you'd like.
Yes, of course. Would you mind getting their information? I do need to prepare. I know that the other players are arriving.
Of course. I actually met Raw earlier. He got here very early.
Oh, well, he's going to be a tricky one indeed.
He was very concentrated on the cards.
Oh, don't worry, baby. And he smacks your butt. Still rock hard. I love it.
You or her?
There it is. Once again. This boy, we should sign you to a contract for 2 nights a week in the Elysium Lounge.
Oh, absolutely. Don't forget all the promises you made me.
I don't even remember any of them, but that's okay. And he kisses you on the cheek and walks out.
Hello.
What the fuck?
Look, I'm here doing stuff. So if you could, not be here while I'm doing that stuff.
I'm sorry? What kind of stuff?
All right. Well, you know how you have your pantheon?
Yeah.
Nothing about that. It's got nothing to do with it.
Uh-huh.
Who are you? How do you know her? Says Tink.
Well, remember I mentioned the Pied Piper?
Yeah?
She's
the Pied Piper?
No, she was helping me with the Pied Piper.
I took him out.
Okay, but you're clearly friends with Toretti.
Yeah.
So, but you're not gonna rat us out?
Depends.
On what? You want to cut?
A cut of what?
There's $500,000 in the safe in his room.
Yeah, I know.
Well, so I guess 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. I'd have to do the math because it was a lot easier to just say $250,000. But
I did the math, and you got angry.
You're not very good at math.
I'm above average.
he wanted to buy candy with his cut.
Oh.
I gotta stock up.
6 figures.
The Lost Boys, they eat a lot of candy.
They don't eat 6 figures worth of candy.
When was the last time you were around the Lost Boys?
Okay, look. Haley,
Mm-hmm.
you can call me Wendy.
Okay, Wendy.
I'm sorry, what?
That's my alias, Wendy Darling.
That's messed up, Tink.
I'm sorry. Why is that messed up?
Because we know a Wendy Darling.
I think it's more messed up that you think Wendy is real.
Wendy being real is weirder than us being real?
Yeah, kid.
Well.
Okay, so you'll just escort us. So, if you'll escort us, and if you and him want to keep Nikki busy, I just need to get into his bedroom and work the safe. That's it.
I mean, you could always wait until someone wins the money and then intercept the money before the winner gets it.
Yeah, but I have a very particular set of skills.
We're working with Liam Neeson all of a sudden.
Right?
No. Do you not know? Okay, here's why I want to hit the safe. And she shrinks down.
Fair enough.
Because I can do it from the inside. You hear her, very squeaky voice, and then she zips back up.
Liam Neeson is Ant-Man.
I'd watch that.
I mean, I might watch that honestly too.
So just keep them in the main game room, and I can work out the rest. Okay? And you know that I would not leave dear Peter high and dry. So I'm not going to try to walk out of there with all the money. I mean, would your myth family do that to you?
Absolutely.
Damn, girl, that's sad.
Dude, Greek pantheon.
Cut to... Where do you find poor, dejected Santa?
I assume we were just going to go to the front desk and be like, hey, we need to talk to Haley Jones.
Oh, I was just going to drop her a text and say, "Hey,
perfect, yeah." So the front door.
No, are you in the hotel bar drinking milk?
Yeah.
no,
Milk and brandy.
Yeah. Take a milk and brandy. Hold the milk.
Hey, buddy.
What's up?
What time is it? Why are you
That's
a
not
little
your
early,
usual.
man?
Are you on duty?
Are we ever off duty?
I take the brandy. Put that over here and say,
And then I drink it.
"What's going on, big guy?"
I'm on the wrong list.
That sounds existential.
Do you ever, see yourself doing something, and then that's not the something that you're doing?
Your point A to point B was the wrong.
So you see,
was the wrong straight line. Yeah. You can't let it consume you.
so you guys got some money?
I think I got like $5.
I mean, I think I've got my emergency 50 that's been in my wallet for years, but
It's better than my emergency 5.
I,
Much nowadays, but
Well, that's only 149 or 124,945 left to go.
I was gonna get into the poker game in order to try to help out with the DA's office doing that stuff.
DA couldn't pull some strings and get you some crime cash to use or whatever.
dude,
They
there
would
is
normally be
drug
able
money
to.
sitting in the evidence locker. You just check it out and
Use it.
but you're the
But then
guy.
there'd be a record of it. The whole thing is they're worried that the people running the show are the people that are doing the bad stuff.
You
Don't you,
sign out something else and you.
You have Sarah, you've had your hand up like you want to contribute something to this discussion?
Yes. Can I come down with Robin and Tink to find Vizal to bring the party back together?
Sure.
Yay!
Is there a reason for it, or are you just like, I need a drink, or we should drink and...
Be like, we're getting a drink. You're coming with me. You don't get to drink. You're not old enough. Are you old enough?
Close enough.
Ugh. Whatever.
I mean, actually, she's like, Wendy Darling is.
Fine.
Both of you are like, ew. So you come down and you find the other rifts.
Clausen, you are the guy famous for getting in anywhere. You don't need to sit at the table. You just have to get in.
There.
But if I'm looking to up my name to do a mayoral run, I need these powerful people to see me as another power.
Or do you just need to make sure that you do a favor for someone else in power right now?
Also, grassroots campaigns are really hot right now. You just need to get on the side of the people.
And why do you want to be seen doing something shady just for power? Be the change. Get back on your good list.
You guys can jump in whenever you're ready.
Dorothy.
Haley! Oh, shit, girl. We gotta talk.
Oh. About
Hey.
Hey!
Oh.
Hey!
Hey.
Robin.
Hello. You.
Hi.
What
Hey.
the fuck's she doing here?
Hey, you stole my typewriter!
Hey, don't you guys talk to her right there.
Did you just swallow Tinkerbell?
No.
I mean, that'd be pretty funny.
That would be really funny.
Until she decides to.
She
Fantastic voyage.
she just Thanos buttholes
I catch her.
you.
I catch her in the empty brandy glass.
Nice.
Okay, if you're going to do that, I want you to make a move on it. So you're going to go toe to toe here
With teeny tiny Tink.
with dear Wendy darling. So what do you think helps you in this move?
Quick, right? Lightning fast reflexes on here.
Mm-hmm. At this point, I don't think it
Quick,
matters what you choose. You're
right,
just going to roll
lightning.
2 ones.
Okay, all right.
Okay, how about this? Premonition. I know where she's gonna be.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like you knew she was going to do that. So that's +1?
Yes, it is +1, which makes it an 8.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Okay, so
You take off one of her wings.
Or I just like whack her in the head with the rocks glass. Oh shit.
no, you have the glass. Like she zips up and she is about to fly away, and you just. So now you've got her in the glass, which means that you can't like hold anything else because you can't like pull it away, and like you kind of feel her tiny little fists like pushing against you.
Suck it.
So, what are you all doing here?
It's kind of a long story, I guess.
Okay, then I won't ask you.
I'm here to not join a poker game.
Did you want to join the poker game? I could talk to
Yes.
Nikki.
I am here to teach Tink a lesson, which she is currently learning.
And I have some pictures I need to show you.
What?
You gonna be good?
For podcast listeners, Rob just flicked off Jenny with
Yep. Anything you do with that cup, Rob has to do, so...
Are you gonna be good? Well, it's an
with the finger.
improvement. Okay.
Behave. Please.
She comes back to full size.
Slightly damp smelling of brandy.
That was wildly amusing, and if we could do it again, it would be the best day of my life. I just wanted to put that out there.
You're picking on a teenager. You realize this, right?
I mean, she started it by stealing the typewriter. She's a
Yeah, but you're
criminal,
picking on
so,
a teenager.
Tink, you
some
know...
people have done
Okay.
worse.
Tink,
So-
you know I'd be the first one to start trouble, but we're in a room full of rifts right now, and, not the best time to lose your temper.
I'm
So-
sorry I stole your stupid typewriter.
Well, there. Thank you.
I feel like the concussion that you just gave me is probably a good enough payback.
You don't look like you have a concussion. Just
You were
like for the
floating around
record.
in
there.
You want to see? You want to know what a concussion feels like?
You can try.
Okay, I would pay to see that show, but we gotta have a serious talk.
Okay.
It's about your sisters.
I was actually really hoping to see that show.
What about my sisters?
So, remember when we last spoke?
Yeah.
You're talking about how Zeus was the only one being nice to you at that time?
Yeah.
Well, I found this in the social file at the paper,
Okay.
and it seems he was also being nice to your sisters. All of them.
Well, that makes sense.
I'm assuming that as an investigative reporter, you did some follow up to cross-reference the other pictures, and they all came out with a similar story.
All of those names were familiar to me because all of those names were in the obituary file as well.
No.
It's all right here.
No, somebody had to fake that. Like it just
There's absolutely no reason in the world to fake it. They were in the mundane files at the paper, not even stuff that I was handling.
but they can't be dead. They can't be. No. That's not
Sweetheart, I am so sorry.
the But Electo was so and Tiffany
I grab one of the napkins off of the bar and hand it to her,
and
and
Megan,
then I pat her shoulder.
all of them.
Tink gives you such a stink look and then gives her a big hug. And like squeezes you until you cry it out a little bit.
How?
I don't,
They don't know they're dead.
and that'll have to be something that we figure out later.
You know,
Are they dead? Or are they waiting to be reborn? What happens when one of us
Did
dies?
Toretti trap them somewhere weird, and they were like presumed dead?
Do they have a do your people have limbo?
Have what? I'm sorry.
Limbo.
When you're
Oh.
waiting for the boat
Where
to
you're
cross.
not
yeah.
Yeah, there's
Can't pay the ferryman?
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Like
pay the
stakes.
ferryman.
Yeah, but you don't like. It's not the full mythology engages with the city. Because you've never that's what you think, but you're like you don't know how that works when it as far as riffs go. Like you're not quite sure. Like Santa's question of what happens when one of us dies. You're like I don't really know. Like
because we don't even really know how we got here.
right.
So, and I believe that if there are any answers about where they are now, and even if they can come back, those lie with Nikki. But unless we get him in the right, corner, he is not going to be straight with us.
And if one of us dies and we're reborn, is it worth it if we fuck up really bad?
Okay, mister, that's not, you don't get to pull a do-over on this. You don't.
There.
It's very un-Santa of you, Santa.
You're really bad at comforting people.
I'm trying, okay?
I mean, effort was made.
An attempt was made.
I don't know. She helps me feel
I get
better.
credit for showing up, right?
That's right. I do
How-
want a crushed Snickers.
Here's a. I sat on it. Here, this is for you.
I do.
So how long between the pictures of them with Nikki and their obituary?
I've got a copy of each one in there.
Yeah, like about a month for each of them,
Okay.
and they are like successive, so it's not like they were all hanging out with them at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like any possibility that he has them like trapped somewhere and they're just presumed dead? Just to put it out there. He's like real powerful or whatever.
Follow me. I take them up to the Medusa suite
Okay.
and I show them the shield.
I grab this guy by the back of the shirt and drag him with us.
We're gonna
We'll figure it
get you
out.
fixed
We'll
up
figure it out.
next.
I get to come to. Along
I mean,
to this.
he'll just walk and follow,
on.
right?
Come on.
He's kind of dejected
Well,
and lost, like a little puppy.
I mean, I feel like maybe now we'll have more people in on this whole.
Tink, just come on.
Okay.
We're cool.
There's a little extra.
Bygones. It is okay.
Tinks Tink's cool.
Thank you.
Maybe not the word I would use.
Well,
She's here right now. We need to figure this out. And I pull out the shield and I sing the lullaby.
Nothing happens.
Bravo! I sing it again.
Nothing happens.
Take it into the bathroom or something where you're going to be alone.
I'll take it. I'll be right back. And I sing it.
We all stand awkwardly silent in the other room.
So how much do you think that that's worth?
I'm sorry, what?
That thing looks old.
You look old.
I
wrong
know,
with you?
right? You all look old. Tink, we gotta help Medusa.
And pro tip, stealing the thing within which she's trying to speak with her sisters is the opposite of helping.
I was just asking a question.
It's a dumb question.
You're a dumb question.
Oh, good one.
How far up are we?
It appears.
Okay.
But it's not one of your sisters.
Who is it?
You know the orange-haired agent?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The number that you have reached has been disconnected.
What have you done with them?
Nothing. Yet.
he gave them to the gatekeepers.
Where are they?
They are awaiting their fate. You should know something about that, Medusa.
You have them, don't you?
I have a deal that I've made. And I expect that deal to be upheld.
What is this deal? Tell me, or I will find you and burn everything you have ever known into absolute dust!
And then we'll rebuild it.
And
Because
I'll
that's what we do.
burn it again until you never come back.
You won't remember. You never remember.
What?
Who do you think protects the city from your kind? Us. Every time that a dragon burns down a building or a Loch Ness monster floods a beauty shop, it's up to us to keep the mists running. Well, I'm tired of the chaos that rifts create, and I'm doing something about it.
What's the deal?
Ask Nicky. Maybe he'll tell you. And maybe not. And maybe you'll end up here after he puts a lightning bolt right between your eyes. This conversation is over. And the orange agent's face fades out of the shield.
I quietly take the shield and I just wear it.
Okay.
Who wants to go kill Zeus?
No, yeah, I'm up for that.
Is Zeus a pirate?
No.
Yes.
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 The worst kind.
Worst kind.
Then yes.
No?
Of course you'd say no, you're fucking Santa.
What if how about this? We're gonna help you run for mayor after we deal with this. We've got wide social networks, all of us. It's you know.
I could be your campaign manager, Santa.
Hey,
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Honorary campaign manager.
So, how are you? What are you doing with the poker game? Like, how are you each? Like, what is your plan of attack here? Because
So if we're talking out of character,
yeah,
I think I would be good to stick close. He seems to enjoy my presence, and I think with him inviting me to watch the game, I could maybe be close to him, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
you tell me what your plan is here.
He will thoroughly recognize the rest of us.
I'm 100% planning on dressing up to the nines, ready to do the party, coming in with my shield on, kicking in the door, screaming, "Zeus, where the fuck are my sisters?" and going from there.
that'd be a great distraction for Tink to get the money and leave.
Okay, what about the rest of you? What's your?
I'm in on this.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm going with her, I guess. Damn, we ain't never agreed on nothing but this.
And the plan is when he starts throwing lightning bolts.
Yeah.
Do we want to see if he can answer us first on how to maybe retrieve your sisters?
Well, I mean, I feel like he's probably going to be the last one standing out of the ones that are in there.
Could we arguably still try to get you in as a player, but before you have to actually ante up?
I think you've already got an in with these guys.
Yeah.
I just think if it's good because he needs it for his whatever, for work, like actual work.
As
Well,
long
I
as I
feel-
can tell him what's going on.
Okay.
I also feel like that your flipped logos might be your mayoral run. Like,
Oh, damn, that's a good one.
so. Because I'm just trying to
Man of
figure
the
out
people.
what moves everybody is making here. So you guys are definitely going toe to toe. I feel like you're trying to do like a distraction type thing.
Yeah, I'm sort of trying to be like the ace in the hole.
Okay. What are you doing here, Dorothy?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Oh my god, do I want to come in absolutely... Oh, I have a bad idea.
What is it?
Your lack of reaction to that is frightening.
Now, do you want to wait until Zeus has won the game?
What if he loses?
Do we really think he's going to lose?
I don't really care when we do it. Because I'm honestly thinking going in and trying to at least freeze the other gods. But I don't know if the other gods would exactly stand up for Zeus. So I don't think that might be necessary.
If you wanted to freeze everybody, you could stop holding back.
And, because... Oh, because if I do, because I have an improvement on the stone stair, and I haven't marked that yet.
Okay.
What if I do contain the surge? When you make the move stop holding back with your mythos expression powers, if you roll 6 or less, treat it as a 7 to 9 instead.
Maybe that's the move that we make here then. Like if you charge in there and just basically go freeze motherfuckers and see where it goes from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if everybody else is okay with that.
And after you've gotten them all frozen, maybe I can check in with. I can use the typewriter as a fact check on
Okay, to
any
make
line
sure
that
it's a
any
lie
line
detector,
that Zeus
basically? Okay.
that Zeus is going to give us.
So, Tony, what I want you to do
Mhm.
is go ahead and we're going to make the change the game move here.
Okay.
Because if you're successful, well, I'm going to ask if you want to do this, I should say, because if you're successful,
Mhm.
then you're going to get points of juice, which you then can give to Haley on her stop holding back roll as bonuses.
Okay.
Is that what you want to do?
Sure.
Okay. So how are you going to be distracting?
I think I'll just be the super annoying kid right next to Zeus, and I'll just be asking him like way too many questions.
Okay.
Colin Robinson style.
Yeah.
Okay. So what tags are you using for this role here?
Maybe.
And I also do love the fact that with this being Sarah's spotlight episode, that you are in fact going to have the final move of like, "Brah!" Like perfect.
I
love you
definitely maybe either never caught off guard or tougher than before maybe work, just because I'm helping my friends, and so like I have an agenda. I don't know if that makes sense.
I feel like never caught off guard would work here.
Okay. And then unending youth seems to, because I'm a
that would be
child.
too.
And that might, well, maybe pirates, because if I think he's a pirate, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think you're at 2 right now.
At 2.
Can I help him because I have a help tag with him?
How are you going to help him?
Fair point. I'm coming in with her.
Okay. And then which one of these would probably subtract from that? Would any?
I don't think so actually, because like
Okay.
broken leg is
Helping?
well, it's not helping, but it's
But
not
it's
hurting.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
And neither is the DA thing.
So
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
Actually, I think one final favor for the DA would actually be a plus.
You know what? I accept that argument. Plus 3.
Okay, plus 3. Here we go! Oh, man. Okay, that's going to be an 8.
Hey,
Okay.
not a fail.
It is not a fail.
It's not a 2.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
So you can either give Haley plus a distracted 2 status that you put on Zeus, or you can give her a annoyed 1 status on Zeus and get rid of your 1 last favor for the DA status.
Oh. Wait, so it's either help her or help myself?
Well, it's either help her fully or kind of split the difference and help you a little bit, but also help her.
Yeah, I'll do that one because I need a little help too.
Okay.
Fair.
So
Yeah, you got like
you're-
shit tons of tags.
So
Totally
you're just, how many cards are in the deck? What
Yeah.
why are they kings, queens, and jacks? I don't, you know,
It's called the Royal Flush. Why?
What cards are you hiding?
Yeah.
yeah.
What was that one that I saw go up your sleeve?
Wait,
Yeah.
if you have 4 kings, does that mean there's no more in the deck?
Hey, guess what? I know a game called Old Maid. I could teach you.
Did
You ever
the
play
Suicide
Tiddlywinks?
King really kill himself?
I can see why.
Nobody wants to. Look, I'm going to get some air, all right? Let's just take a 10-minute break, gentlemen. And he heads to the front door, and that's when Haley kicks in, and all of her hair is in full, like,
Snakes.
snake mode.
Looking like a friggin' Mambari up in
Yeah.
here.
with
Anybody?
each
Babylon 5?
with
Okay.
each small snake looking at one of the other gods in the room. All right, stop holding back. Here
Okay.
we go. I think it's a similar move here. It's no return. On a 7 to 9, you're going to replace 1 theme. On a 10 plus, mark fade or crack and burn all the power tags on 1 team.
Okay. But since I have the contain the surge, if I roll 6 or less, I treat it as a 7 to 9.
Right, which means you still do it. You just are going to burn that.
Oh.
Is that your only myth mythos.
Oh.
I'm in danger. Well, let's see how this goes.
Oh, God. I'm really nervous now.
Well,
Bitch, you're
hopefully
telling
you
me.
don't roll-
So I have a +1. And then I use my power tags as
Yeah,
well?
you have stone stare, so that's
Okay, so and I can bounce my Gorgon glare off the reflective surfaces. So even if there's things that are hard to reach, I'm
Yep,
sure there's shiny things all over.
Yep. So is that +3?
Yeah, +3, and
Maybe I should have done the other option.
Oh well.
and no, it's okay. Don't worry, Tony. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You are good, my friend.
So just to work the math out here, so Sarah, this is your only mythos.
Yes.
So I want to tell you what may happen.
Yep.
If you run out of mythos,
Yeah.
your character becomes a sleeper.
Okay.
You become a normal person again,
Okay.
and you forget about all of your myth stuff.
Okay.
So for that not to happen,
Yep.
that means that you need to roll at least, you got a +3 right now?
Yep.
That means that you
Roll a
need to
7.
roll at least a 7 for that not to happen.
Okay.
Like you're going to succeed here, but really this roll is to determine whether or not you live to see it.
Okay. All right. Let's
Okay.
just
And is there
So-
anything, if I have a help tag for her?
Tell me how you can help her.
You're holding up the shield as an extra reflective surface.
I was going to go in with her and, like,
Do you have
muscle,
but you have
I
a
have a hurt tag.
you have a hurt with her. Yeah, you don't wanna do that.
no, okay.
Um,
I'm just here.
I can go and make sure nobody leaves. I can't think of anything that would be,
narratively appropriate.
yeah.
Okay. This is why we
Look,
play
I can't
these
watch.
games, folks.
I can't watch.
Because I got to tell you, the tension is palpable. Like, I don't know how you guys are feeling out there in wherever you're listening or watching, but everyone in here is like,
Is there any way Tink could help?
No, let's just fucking
Let's
do
do it.
this. I got
Okay.
a +3.
I can't watch. I'm not looking. I can't watch.
Is it okay?
I can't look.
Ethan's shaking his head no.
Oh my god.
You rolled 2 ones
Is
again.
Ethan being an asshole like he does?
I rolled a 6.
Oh my god.
You rolled a 6, which means
Plus
plus 3
3
is a 9.
9.
Okay. You kick in the door, and there is a blinding shriek of magic. And everybody has the sense to look away because you are like, oh, the Medusa's doing your thing. Let's not look at it. Because it doesn't just come out like you've seen her do her stone stare before, where it shoots out of her eyes or the snakes. It's just a ball of angry light that washes through the entire room. And after the flash, everyone that was in the room, except for Zeus, is frozen into stone. And they're all in various poses like,
The surprised pose.
Yeah.
Like,
all of you are fine. Haley is nowhere to be found.
Did she? I mean, is she in the shield?
And Zeus looks around and just softly says, oh, shit.
Wait, why the fuck are you normal?
Oh, I'm assuming you didn't want to freeze him because you wanted him to ask questions. And you see sparks of lightning start to crackle on his fingertips. You better back off!
Whoa. We just need some answers.
Yep. You've been disappearing people for the gatekeepers. Why and where?
I think as he stands there in silence, I take one of my crutches and it turns into my sword.
Yeah. All right. I've been stacking the deck.
What, for the mayoral race?
Not the city, you dolt.
For the rifts. To what end?
Do you know who runs this city? Not the gatekeepers, the ones who control them.
The avatars?
The Avatar Syndicate. All of the rifts who embody their powers fully. They're the ones who get to choose what makes the cut as a rift. And if I could get more Greek gods on the Syndicate, well, then things would start to go quite well for me, don't you think?
Why? Why? Why is everyone just the fucking worst?
That's the city, baby.
What happened to Haley's sisters?
Well, there's only a certain amount of rifts to go around. And if we want more Greek gods, we have to open up some slots, don't we?
Where are they?
Wherever they go when they die. Probably, if Orange, if you believe Orange, they're all waiting in Neo Center 1. But I wouldn't advise going after them. He knows. That's how you broke your leg, isn't it, boy?
Yes.
Well, it's a good thing we don't need to listen to you. So. Okay.
I don't think you should be as smug as you are, sweetheart.
You can think whatever you'd like. Okay,
Who
we
do you
all need to
think's
come up
been
with a
doing the
plan.
killing for me?
I know already. Okay. Cool. Thanks.
And you're just fine with that?
Didn't say that. Working on it. All right. We need to come up with a plan.
Where's Haley?
Cut to
Salon?
Quaff. The windows are closed. Cut to Neo Center 1. We finally get to see inside the massive building that we've been showing in the background. Like, it goes into the lobby, and imagine that it's like the lobby from The Matrix, like all black stone and marble, but there's a modern, like a receptionist desk. And the camera cuts to a shot of a figure walking up. And it's Haley. Looking totally different. Very well put together business professional. Hair done up in a bun. The receptionist smiles and says, "Good morning, Miss Jones. It's welcome to working for the city. We hope you enjoy your first day here."
Thank you. It's been very nice so far.
And that is where we end our episode tonight. I might still not get out of here alive, but please tune in for our final City of Mist next time, where we see if the rifts can crack the ultimate mystery of the city in Neo Center 1. For all of us here at Theater of the Mind Players, we are
Tawny P. Thompson.
Ethan Isaac Anderson.
The ultimate failure of dice rolls, Sarah Babe.
Tony Cheek.
Jenny Higgins.
and our Lord of the Board.
Brad Davies.
For all of us here at Theater of the Mind Players, this is Rob Wieland reminding you to just repeat to yourself, it's only a game. I should really just relax.
My character died.
Congratulations, fellow human! You've reached the end of an exciting episode of Theater of the Mind Players. If you enjoyed our story, please like the video. If you want more games, subscribe to our channel. Attack the bell for notifications on new posts. If you liked the episode, please tell us what you enjoyed the most in the comments. If you loved the episode, consider joining our Patreon. You'll get access to special shows, session zeros, and help us determine what we play on the show. We love our friends of Pat Rayon, and we hope to see you there.
I will confess here. I don't know if we want to include this in the show or not, but I am fighting my natural desire to want you to save this role until the beginning of next episode. But I don't think I would make it out of here alive if I did that.
No.
I mean, I'd be cool with it, but
I mean, arguably, though, she might need to make a new character.
Maybe. I also do feel like I shouldn't mess with the lady who has all the knives. So.
Yeah, sorry. I was watching Ethan cross your character's name off his sheet.
Oh, jeez.